Hey, what's going on, world? Today me and Kane are down in the Whitley County section of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Today we're down here chasing some waterfalls. This morning I figured we'd start with an old favorite, Dog Slaughter Falls, but as you all know, I like to call it Dog Slobber Falls. It's a little more dog friendly, especially taking Kane down here to it. On the way out to Dog Slaughter, I thought we'd head off trail, check out Keyhole Falls. It should have decent flow on it. We got some good rain a few days ago. Wish I could have got out here sooner, caught more of the runoff, but hopefully there'll still be enough running to make it worth to get out here and chase some waterfalls today. But we're gonna keep driving out here, take the shorter trailhead down to Dog Slaughter. I know the bridge is still out, but hopefully the creek ain't up too bad. Hopefully we can stay pretty dry crossing the creek down here, but we'll just have to see. So let's keep driving down here, hit the trail, go chase these waterfalls today. Alright, so yeah, like I said, the bridge is still out. Creek's up a little more today than it was the last time I was out here, but we should still be able to cross fairly easy. Even if the feet get a little wet, it's not too cold out here today. It's like somebody's tried to make a little rope system going across here with some logs. I don't know how much I trust all that. Yeah, that's a little wobbly. Not the best footing. I may cut the video right here and try to get across here. Yeah, so that was a little tricky, especially the beginning part right there, but I got across, stayed dry, so not a problem really. Like I said, we're gonna head out to the right here, out to Dog Slaughter Falls. It does look like the upper section of the trail here is still closed. I know last spring we had a bad storm come through with some flatline winds that knocked down a lot of trees. I did notice driving out that the upper trailhead was roped off, but luckily for us, we're heading out to the right, down to the falls. About halfway to Dog Slaughter Falls is where we're gonna cross the creek and head off trail out to Keyhole Falls. So let's hit the trail, go out here and chase these waterfalls. Alright, so right here at this little stream crossing, I've noticed before, there's a little falls back through there. So I think we're going to cut up through here, go check it out, see what it looks like. It looks like it might be worth checking out. We're going to head back here, see what this little waterfall looks like. Alright, so here's that little waterfall. Pretty little cascading waterfall right here. Probably tall enough to be documented. I'd say it's probably about 10 foot. There's a little upper section to it too. Can't really see from right here. Nice little waterfall though. I think I'll mark this on my map. Yeah, so that was a cool little waterfall. Like I said, tall enough to be documented, so I marked the GPS location on my tracking app. When I get back home, I'll double check the database. I don't think it's on there. Last time I was on there, which has been a little while, but last time I was on there, I don't think it was marked, so we'll go home, double check it. If it's not on there, we'll try to submit it. It is a very rain dependent waterfall. Very seasonal waterfall, but still pretty cool. Nice little cascade down the rock there. But as you can see now, we're back on the trail, continuing out to Dog Slaughter Falls. But like I said, before we get all the way to Dog Slaughter, we're gonna head off trail, go check out Keyhole Falls. Alright, so right here, this big rock shelter overhang, I like to consider this the halfway point out to Dog Slaughter. I know I've taken shelter here few times before in the rain, hiking out here. It's really nice to find a shelter when you're caught out in the rain. This is a nice one. I usually hide back in here, let the rain pass. I know one of my last hikes out here, back in the summer, I got caught in a rainstorm. That video's on the channel somewhere. I don't think you'd have to look too far back to find it. And look, there's still a little bit of ice out here. Wonder if there's gonna be any ice on the falls today. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. It's not too much further from here is where we're gonna head off trail out to Keyhole Falls. I know the first time I went to Keyhole Falls, I headed off trail a little too early, hit the wrong watershed, but ended up finding another little waterfall, so that was a nice little bonus that day. I think I'll skip on that one today though. It wasn't much of a waterfall, but it might be nice to get out here right after a heavy rain, but a lot of the runoffs has already ran off, so we'll skip on it and just hit the major Keyhole Falls. So let's go up here, find a spot to cross the creek, and head out to Keyhole Falls. Yeah, and right here we're coming up on a fork in the trail. A few years ago they rerouted the trail going up to the left here. The original path goes down to the left. They meet up just a few thousand feet up that way. So we're gonna go down to the left here though. Try to get some access down to the creek, find a spot to cross, and go out to Keyhole Falls. Show me the way, let's go. King showing us the way across the creek right through there. Probably gonna get a little wet, but here goes nothing. Alright, so I didn't get too wet. So, not bad. Not a bad little crossing. I didn't want to wear the muck boots out here. They get pretty heavy after a while. So I just took the risk with these boots. They're pretty waterproof though. So, they seem to be doing the job quite well. Alright, so right here is something I noticed on the other side of the creek. I was looking for a spot to cross. At the very bottom of the watershed that Keyhole Falls is on, where it feeds into Dog Slaughter Creek, I noticed what looked like a little arch, natural bridge right here, but on closer inspection, it's a false arch. It's just a big boulder that's kind of falling over on this other one, but still pretty cool. Got a little falls flowing in back there. Cane underneath the big rock here, but pretty cool. I'm gonna mark this on my map too. Has a false arch. Pretty cool. Yeah, so now we're following the cliffside on the left side, heading up the creek towards Keyhole Falls. Never hiked this cliffside before. Kind of checking it out to see if there's any arches or anything out through there. But I think we're almost to Keyhole Falls, so I think we're gonna find a spot to kind of drop down a little bit, go check out the falls. All right, now here we are at Keyhole Falls. It's a little tricky getting here. Had to fight through a lot of rhodo and vegetation, but it's worth it once you get here. Nice waterfall. You can see a rock formation right there, that gap. Kind of how it gets its name. I guess it kind of resembles a keyhole, so that's where the name comes from. But me and Kane are going to take a break here, get some food and water, relax for a minute, and then continue on out to Dog Slaughter Falls. Alright, so now we're hiking back out from Keyhole Falls. That's it in the background back there. We're going to follow the cliffside on the right side coming down from the falls. Same cliffside we hiked in along, but now it's on the opposite side. We're going the opposite direction. But we're going to follow it up here, cut up the hillside. There is a horse trail up here that I found one time before. So we're gonna go hit it and take it down to Dog Slaughter Falls. All right, now we've picked up on that old roadbed, kind of horse trail I found out here the last time. So let's follow this on out to Dog Slaughter Falls. Yeah, right here, there's some little ribbon on the trees right here. It's a good sign we're on the right path. So we're going to continue downhill. We're going to swing back around the left, around the cliffside, and pop out on that side of the falls. It'll be the opposite side of the falls that the official trail brings you in on. So let's go down here, check out Dog Slaughter Falls. And now here we are at Slobber Falls. Great flow on the falls today. Beautiful full veil on it. Couldn't ask for better flow. Really nice. Me and Kane are gonna explore around the falls a little bit, take a break, kick back and relax and enjoy them, and then make the hike back out. Good boy. All right, so we had a great visit down at Slobber Falls. Got to explore around the falls and relax for a minute. Even played a little bit of fetch. Kane enjoyed that. But now we're making the hike back out. We're hiking the trail back out, the official Slobber Falls trail. This is a section of the trail that we skipped going off trail to Keyhole Falls, so be a little something new we haven't seen today out here hiking. But from here we're gonna head back to the trailhead to the car, load up, and then I think I might go try to find a couple of new to me waterfalls not too far from here. It's a couple I've had marked for a while, so let's keep hiking back to the car, load up, drive out, see if we can't find them. All right, now from here, let's cross back across the creek, load up, see if we can't find some new to me waterfalls. Yeah, it's always a little sketchy checking out some new Forest Service roads, especially one like this that's kind of off the beaten path. Doesn't get a whole lot of TLC. It's pretty much just a little dirt road out through here. Not much gravel or anything left on it. But we're making it out here fairly easy. I've had to get out a couple of times and gauge a couple of things. One was a mud hole and the other was a little rock climb looking thing, but we made it, no problems. But we do have to go back out the same way, so that's something to always keep in mind. But we're almost out here to the little access point where I think we need to get to drop down to check out these new to me waterfalls. So let's keep driving out here and go see what we can find. All right, so we've reached the point where I think we need to park the car, head off on foot. So we're gonna continue out this Forest Service roadbed back here. We were driving out along. We're gonna head out here, then we're gonna cut downhill off to the left, see if we can't find these new to me waterfalls. All right, and right here, after looking at the map, I think this is gonna be our best access point. So we're gonna head downhill to the left, head off from that Forest Service road, see if we can't go down here and find these new to me waterfalls. All right, so we've made it down to the little stream or branch that we need to be following. First waterfall we're looking for is along this branch, so let's keep going downstream, see if we can't find the falls. This isn't the waterfall we're looking for, but still pretty nice. All right, check this out. This nice little ice column still hanging on out here. Still looks pretty solid, really. Almost down to the creek or the stream. Pretty cool. Kind of crazy that there's still ice hanging around out here, and it's over 60 degrees out. All right, so we have cliffed out at the top of the falls here. This is the waterfall we were looking for. Nice drop falls down into this nice big rock shelter here. I think we're gonna continue on this side. It looks like right back there we could drop down the hillside. It's hard to see on video probably, but we're gonna head back that way, see if we can't get down to the bottom of these falls. All right, so we picked up on a user trail up here on top of the ridge, but it's brought us around to the other falls we're looking for. But it looks like right over here we got a good place to drop down. So let's go down here, access this falls, check it out, and then make our way around to the other falls. All right, now here we are at Upper Devil Creek Falls. This will be the first new to me falls today. I know we popped out at the top of the other falls, but couldn't find a way down. But we followed a user trail around, made a way down to this one. Really nice waterfall. I like the orange back there, that iron deposit in the rock. That's always nice to find in those rock shelters. Gives a nice pop of colors to the rock shelter. Really nice waterfall. Like I said, this is a new to me falls, so pretty cool. We're gonna hang out here just a minute, get some quick pictures and videos of the falls, and then make our way around to the other one. All right, now from right here at Upper Devil Creek Falls, we're gonna go over here, follow the cliffside out to the other falls that we came out to first, that we weren't able to drop down to. I'm thinking going here, following the cliffside back around, that'd be the best way to go. And then maybe from the other falls, we can find an easier way back up. But we'll just have to go out here and see what we can find. All right, so just as I thought, following that cliffside around, brought us out to the other waterfall. This one's really nice. Really nice pool at the bottom of the falls. Kind of a drop falls that cascades down at the bottom. Beautiful. Yeah, now here we are at Branch of Devil Creek Falls. This is a tributary to Devil's Creek. Beautiful waterfall right here though. And look at that. Caught a rainbow here. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. Always grateful and thankful for when that happens. Love finding waterfalls and finding rainbows at them. The rainbow's always a nice bonus. Me and Kane are going to take a break here, kick back and enjoy these falls, get some food and water in us, and then turn around and make the hike back out. All right, now let's turn back around and make the hike back out. We're gonna be passing back by Upper Devil Creek Falls, so we'll check it out one more time. And then from there, we're gonna just hike back to the car, load up, and head home. Yeah, so here's one last look at Upper Devil Creek Falls. Really nice. Both of these new to me waterfalls are really nice. Great flow on them. Picked a great day to come out here and check them out. But from here, like I said, we're just gonna hike back out. We're gonna follow this little user trail we picked up on. Follow it back out for as long as it makes sense for where we're going. Keep checking the map. Make sure we're on the right path. And as long as we are, we'll follow it. But whenever we have to, we'll head off trail back to the car. Well, I didn't notice this earlier. There's a forest boundary sign right here. I noticed one of the trees down in the rock shelter had some red paint on it. So I guess we are at a boundary here. I thought this was all on National Forest land, but maybe not. All right, so we are almost back to the car now. Been a great day out here for chasing waterfalls. Great flow at all the falls. Now we had to put a little bit of work in getting to 3 of the 4 waterfalls because they were off trail, but it's always worth it. Got to come out here, check out 2 new to me waterfalls. A couple I've had pinned on my map for a year or 2, so it's really nice to get out here, check them out. They had great flow. Great conditions to get out here, check them out. Couldn't ask for a better day out here. But we're at the car now. Like I said, we're gonna load up, head home from here. But as always, thanks for tagging along with me and the Cane Boy. Till next time.